Asterisk. Isn't it frustrating when you don't know if she's into you? You try to decode her texts, rewind your conversations, reanalyze every laugh, every emoji, every maybe she gave you. It's like chasing smoke, always there, but never in your grasp. Point due stupend realize. Your pursuit might just be wild goose chase. That's exactly why we need to watch this video till thievery end, because I'm about to hand youth truth most men avoid. We're breaking down 10 clear psychological signs she's not into you. It's not the maybe signs. Not mixed signals. The cold. Hard indicators that she's just not feeling good, no matter how much you want her to. Because let's be real, so many good men west. Weeks, months, even years investing time, money, and emotions into a woman who had no real interest from the beginning. And sometimes, it's not that she's evil. She's not trying to ruin you, but she did try to hint. She left clues. Maybe she hoped you'd get messaged without her having to break your heart. So if you're stuck analyzing gold messages, trying to find reasons, toe keep, chasing, pause, breathe, because this video may just give you the clarity you've been avoiding. Let's begin. Sign number 1. She doesn't reply to your messages. Let's get the obvious own out of the way. Yes, life is busy. Yes, we all have moments when we miss a message. But if she's constantly taking hours or even days to respond, her replies feel dry, rushed, obligatory. That's not busyness. That's avoidance. We sleep with our phones right next to us. Check them 96 times a day on average. So if she wants to talk to you, she will. Period. Even if she replies eventually and says things like, "Sorry, I've been really busy lately. Just saw this message. I've had a lot going on." She's not being honest with you. She's being polite. It's because he hears the harsh truth. When someone wants to talk to you, they make time, even in chaos. When someone doesn't, excuses are infinite. So save your self-respect. Don't wait for a reply that's not coming. Don't keep trying to prove your worth to a man who isn't checking for you. This isn't about ego. It's about emotional boundaries. Sign number 2, one-word replies. She's letting you lift the whole conversation. Let me ask you this. Are your fingers shirting from carrying the entire conversation? Are you constantly trying to think of something interesting to say just to get her to respond with lol? Yeah, cool. Arrest. Thing girls love to talk, especially when they're interested. If she's into you, she'll find ways to keep the exchange going. She'll ask you. She'll build on your stories. She'll flirt, tease, joke, or eventually end you just to feel emotionalized. But if you're doing all through work and she's barely replying, that's not her being shy. That's her buying desind. A woman who wants you will show interest. One-word replies are her subtle way off saying, "I'm here because I feel both ignoring you, but I'm not into this." And you need to recognize it for what it is. A red flag. Because you deserve a conversations that flow, not ones you have to force. Sign number 3. She constantly flakes and plans. Now, talk about one of the most soul-crushing signs, because it messes with your hope the most. You finally ask her out. She agrees. Your heart skips. You start planning the night in your head. And then hours before she cancels, something came up. "I'm feeling tired. My friend just had an emergency now. Don't get me wrong. Emergencies happen. Life happens. But here's the difference. If it happens once, fine. If it happens twice, all right, maybe. Beaut if it happens repeatedly. That's not life. That's her avoiding you without a vein to say the words. And what's worse, she may even agree to reschedule, but when the day comes, it never happens. She either ghosts, bake homes, is indecisive, or goes radio silent again. This isn't confusion. It's not mixed signals. It's a soft rejection. She doesn't want to be rude, but she also doesn't want to go out with you. So she keeps dangling the maybe, hoping you'll get tired and give up. Don't take it personally. But do take it seriously, because a woman who genuinely likes you will move mountains. To CIO, not cancel plans because the wind changed direction. So, be honest with yourself. Is she consistently flaking? So, respect yourself enough to bow out before you become a recurring option on her list. Sign number 4. You've become her substitute person. This one cuts deep because on the surface it feels like you matter to her. She texts you, she calls you last minute, sometimes she even vents to you. But there's the painful truth. You're not her priority. You're her placeholder. You're that guy she calls when she's bored and lonely. Her original plans got canceled. She wants validation without emotional investment. It's like Yuri and her emotional bench. Not the first pick, but someone to fill the gap when she needs attention or comfort. Shedison see your value. She sees your availability, and it's so easy to confuse this with affection. She's texting you after all. She's reaching out, right? Look deeper when does reach out. Is it always late at night? Is it only when she's upset or stressed? Does she disappear once she feels better? If you're constantly being used as her emotional crutch, but she vanishes when you need her, she's note and toe you. She just knows you're a reliable backup. And here's the hard part. She may not even be doing it maliciously. She may not realize it herself, but you do. So if she only shows up when it's convenient for her, but never commits to anything mindful, walk away. Because you're not a therapist. You're not a stand-in boyfriend. You're a man who deserves rotated energy, not conditional attention. Retain. This thought. Affection isn't shown when she needs you. It's shown when she chooses you. Sign number 5. She calls you a friend and means it. This one hurts the most. You're talking to her regularly. You're investing your time, your emotional energy. You're hoping for something deeper, and then she says it. You're a good friend. Or worse, you're like a brother to me. Ouch. If she uzrazes, like bro, dude, buddy, or mate, she's categorizing you and it's no romantic. And don't be fooled when she says it with a smile or a gentle tone. It's not affection, it's a verbal boundary. Because women are strategic with words. When they like you romantically, they won't risk labeling you as just a friend. But when they're not into you, they'll do it early and often just to be clear without being cruel. She may even introduce you to others that way. This is my friend James. He's just a friend from work. And when she emphasizes the word friend, that's sure. Predefining the relationship, harass truth. If she was into you, she wouldn't feel the need to constantly clarify your friend's status. She'd keep it open, ambiguous, flirty. But when she locks you in the friend zone with those words, she's closing the door without confrontation. So take her at her word. Don't hang around waiting for her to change her mind because you're not her emotional project. You're not her safe little friend. You're a man who deserves his mutual attraction, not pity closeness. Sign number 6. She doesn't want you to close. This isn't just physical distance. It's energetic repulsion. When a woman likes you, her body naturally leans and her feet point toward you. Her shoulders are open. She mirrors your posture. She wants to be closer. But when she's not into you, she maintains a safe buffer zone. And every time you try to close that gap, she shifts, leans back, or turns away. Watch her body language closely. Does she pull her arm away when you accidentally brush against her? She'll avoid sitting next to you even when there's space? Does she angle her torso away from you in conversation? These are all subconscious indicators of disinterest and discomfort. And it's not about her being cold. It's about her being protective of her space. Now here's the key distinction. If a woman is shy or nervous, she may appear a little closed off. But there's still a flicker of attraction beneath the surface. She blush, she fidget, she sneak glances. But if she's just not into you, her body language will be consistently closed and distant. No touch, no lean-ins, no eye sparkle, just a polite wall between you and her vulnerability. And here's the painful part. Even if your words are perfect, even if your energy is kind, if she's not feeling theometry, her body will say it louder than her mouth ever could. So don't ignore the physical cues, because no matter how smooth your conversation is, if her body pulls away while her mouth makes excuses, her heart isn't in it. Truth check. When someone wants yucklos, they don't hide it. And when they didn't, they don't need to say it. They just step back. Sign number 7. When you're hot, she turns cold. This is Onif. The most confusing and frustrating things for men. You compliment her. You'll flirt a little. You make a move that shows confidence and intent. And instead of leaning in, she backs off. She becomes vague, deflective, awkward, cold. Here's what's happening. A woman was not into you doesn't want to reject you outright because that feels cruel. So instead, she withdraws warmth and hopes you'll get the message. You'll say, "Hey, you look beautiful today." She'll reply with, "Ah, thanks." You'll thanks. You'll funny and immediately change the subject. You'll say, "Let's grab coffee this weekend." She'll go, "Maybe I'll see if I'm free," but maybe turns into never. Women are experts at this emotional soft rejection. It's not because they're manipulative. It's because they don't want to crush your ego. So instead of saying, "I'm not attracted to you," they just act lukewarm, hoping you'll slowly lose interest. But here's where most men fall into the trap. Double down. They try harder. They chase more. They think, "Oh, she's just being shy. She wants me to prove myself." But no, my friend, if she wanted you, she wouldn't run from your warmth. In fact, attraction makes women act warmer, not colder. She wanting, court her, flirt back, escalate playfully, and match your vibe. So, if your fight and energy makes her retreat, she's not being mysterious. She's showing you her truth. Sign Mercury. She never initiates contact. Let's break off the most toxic dating myths out there. If she doesn't text me first, it's just because she wants me to chase her. No, she doesn't initiate, because Essie's not interested. Women today are not bound by ancient courting rules. They text first. They shoot their shot. They send memes, ask questions, make plans when they like a guy. So, I fear always the one texting, always one checking in, always the initiating hangouts, conversations, or compliments. Then stop for a moment and ask yourself, what happens if I don't message her first? Does she reach out a few hours a day, a week, or do you just disappear from her radar? This is your litmus test. Because when a woman is into you, she'll find a way toast in your life. Even if she's busy, even if she's shy, even if she's not super expressive, she'll give you a signal. She'll respond quickly. She'll pick up the thread. She'll say, "Sorry, I was slammed today. How are you?" Beautiful if you feel like you're texting in to avoid or carrying the entire conversation your back. That's not attraction. That's emotional labor. And it means you're chasing someone who's already walked away emotionally. Don't confuse lens with mystery. And don't confuse an einsided effort with the thrill of thykes. This isn't romance. It's rejection in slow motion. Bottom line, if she cared, she'd show it. And if she doesn't show it, it's not your job to convince her to start. Sign number 9. She cuts eye contact when she sees you. Now this one might seem small, but it speaks volumes. And it's not about she. It's about avoidance. You walk into the room, she's there. You make eye contact or try to. And what does she do? She instantly looks away. Or even worse, she gets up and moves. On her phone, she suddenly becomes busy. This is primal. You see, when a woman is into you, she can't help but hold your gaze, even if it's just for a second. Eye contact is one of the deepest forms of nonverbal connection. It builds tension, chemistry, and intimacy. So when she avoids it, she's not playing. Hard to get. She's uncomfortable with your presence. And here's the brutal truth. People don't avoid what they're attracted to. Avoid what they want to distance themselves from. So, if she used to light up when she saw you, but now looks away the moment you appear, that changing behavior says everything. Even if Shez is smiling, even if she's polite, even if she says hi, the body never lies. And a woman who avoids eye contact is trying to send a message without saying it out loud. Please don't read into this. I'm not interested. Respect that, because you deserve someone who locks eyes with you and smiles like she means it. Sign Dear 10. She just doesn't care about you. Now, this one hurts the most, but it's also the most freeing if you let it be. You try to share your thoughts. You open up about something personal. You hint at your struggles, your goals, your day, and Shegus doesn't engage. She gives Hal Frepley's. She changes the subject or nods without listening. It's as if you're talking to a brick wall in makeup. Now here's the thing. When a woman likes you, she becomes curious. Curious about your thoughts, your life, your energy, your pain. What talk no? What excites you? What scares you? What drives you? But when a woman doesn't like you, she doesn't invest. Not emotionally. Not mentally. Not event conversationally. It's not event rejection at this point. It's indifference. And that's the coldest sign of all, because a woman who doesn't care about you won't ask how your day went. Remember small things you told her? Notice your energy shift, or check in when you disappear? And here's the dangerous trap. Most guys interpret this indifference as a challenge. She's testing me. She's playing hard to get. She's just guarded. No, she's just not emotionally invested. Your Atlas holder, a source of momentary validation, a backup option for wenches bored or lonely. It's not your foe, but it is your responsibility to walk away. Because there's a woman out there who will light up when she hears your voice, who will listen without distractions, who will care deeply, not because you begged for it, but because she's your value clearly. Realizing that she's not into you, it sucks. It stings. It feels like rejection, like failure, like you're not enough. Bothers the mindset shift. Rejection is a reflection of your worth. It's a redirection. It's life steering you away from someone who doesn't see your value, so you can make space for the one who does. And let's be real, you can't force a connection. You can't convince some unit to be attracted to you. You can't negotiate your way into someone's heart. What you can do is recognize the signs, take your dignity with you, and rise higher, because the second you stop chasing those who don't care, you mock yourself. Available to those who truly do. If this video gave you the clarity you needed, drop a comment below. Which of these signs hit hardest for you, and what are you going to do about it? If you're done playing games, you're ready to be the man women chase instead of the one chasing, grab a copy of Attraction Secrets. It's my no-bez blueprint for building raw magnetic cruisance without being fake, flashy, or desperate. Link in the description. Subscribe. For more brutally honest psychology, dating truths, and confidence mastery every week. This is Dark Psychology. I'm Amelia, and I'll see you in the next one.